Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about how to collect emails for your Shopify store using lead generation quizzes. The idea here is really simple. Quizzes are an easy and engaging way to turn regular visitors into email subscribers, especially people who come to your website, let's say look around, browse around your website, and leave without buying anything.
And when it comes to the types of quizzes you can create, there are generally two options. A personality quiz, which is fun and interactive, as you can see. It helps customers discover their type, and as you can see, there is no product recommendation at the end. However, you're more than welcome to add products if you wish. And, of course, there is also the second type of quiz, which is called a product quiz. And that is also a great example of a lead generation quiz, such as the skincare one over here. So let's quickly take the quiz, and the principle is very, very simple. You guide your shoppers to the best products of their needs, and in exchange, they provide their email, which you can later, of course, use for email marketing purposes, let's say, or create campaigns. And here you can see it's asking for our email. Now, usually people put this before the results page, which is great. And you can also put it after the results page. There's also a trick over here like this one. You can say, provide your email, and in exchange, I'll give you 10% discount at the end of the quiz. So let's go ahead and provide our email. And you can also make sure to add this consent box over here to follow up with your emails later on. And there you go. As you can see, this is our result page, fully personalized. We can see the coupon that we were promised at the start of this. And then you can see that there are the products. You can proceed to cart over here with this button. There's also a retake button. So yeah, that's how you create your lead generation quiz. That's also a product quiz. Now, if you're ready, let me show you how you can do that yourself.
But before we even start, we obviously need an app to build our quiz with. In order to do that, we're going to install Recoma. So go ahead and go to your Shopify app store and look up Recoma. And you're going to click on this one, and after that, you're going to click install. For me, it says open. That's because I already have it installed. And after activating that, go ahead and click open. After you click open, this is the page that you'll be redirected to. And over here in the quizzes tab, you can see this is where all of your quizzes will be. You can click add new to create the new quiz. But I already have one made prior, so let's just go ahead and take a look how it looks like. So this is what the welcome page looks like. Over here, you can add your title, of course. You have your options to add heading and subheading. And we have a bunch of layout options that you're more than welcome to explore on your own. Here you can see this is where the questions are, and you add a question with this button. But let's explore some of the questions before we get to our main one. For example, this one is a picture choice question, and it's great. It makes your quizzes a lot more engaging and a lot more easier to visualize. This is the picture choice. You are more than welcome to, again, explore all of the other types of questions that we have over here and all of the settings that comes with it.
Now let's take a look at our email question and how to operate with it. So in order to add question, you're going to click add question over here. And then in the contact info, we already see email and phone. So let's just click email. And we already can see that in the question type, it has changed to email. We can change it up for clarity as well. Now, it would be logical to have only one email question in your whole quiz. So you're technically not allowed to add another question that involves email.
Now at the bottom, we have settings, as you can see, and you can make this question required if you want to guarantee that you receive your user's email before they see the result page. And you can also say that you can add a consent checkbox over here.
Now let me show you what else you can do with this. You can group all of your questions that are for lead generation, and you can put them all together. You're going to click add question over here, and then you're going to click group info form, And you're going to add your questions over here. You can change your question type from here, let's say to email. And then you're going to click add question to the group, and you're going to add, let's say, phone. And it already has added the phone. So let me just show you how would that look like. And this one would be email. And now your questions regarding email and phone are grouped together and all in one single layout. I also decided to show you how that would look like practically. So let's just choose this one. This is our demo quiz. And this is what it would look like. It will ask for your email over here and for the phone number right here. So that is how you add your email question.
Now, this is your result page, and this is what it generally looks like. You have the place for your heading, for your subheading. You can make it very dynamic by making it personalized with this message variables over here. And at the bottom, this is where all of the products are. These are collections in order to make sure that each slot shows at least one product from each collection. But we're interested mainly in the result page settings because these are very important. Of course, you can tick out the to cart button over here that we saw at the bottom earlier. You can also show proceed to cart button. That is also very great to have at the end of your quizzes, especially if they're product quizzes. This is where you add a discount code. Now, you have to make sure that the discount code is valid. And in order to do that, you're going to have to make one from here in the discounts option in Shopify, and then click in and then add it over here. And then you're going to click show only if email is provided in order to make sure that you receive all of the emails before people get to see your result page, which is obviously the main point of lead collection quiz. Now let's move to our products tab over here. And this is basically where you link a product to each answer choice. And the logic behind it is very simple. Each product weights 1 point by default. And at the end, whatever product gets the most points, that's what shows up on the result page. You can select the product from here and you can add it. Or you can exclude a product if you don't want that to be in that answer choice specifically. Now let's move on to Styles and Settings tab here. And this is where you regulate the basic settings of your quiz. And for example, you can enable the quiz retake button. That was one that was in the quiz that I showed you earlier. And a bunch of other settings that you can take a look into on your own. Now let's move to a Styles section over here. We have themes and general appearance, and this is great if you don't want to have to spend a lot of time, but also want a quiz that looks professional, so you can choose from here. But also, if you really want to make it feel and look like your brand, basically personalize it to your own style, you are more than welcome to do that from here with the options that we provide. So you're more than welcome to take a look at that as well. Now let's move to integrations tab over here, which is very, very important because this is where you can link your third-party tools. Now this is great especially for lead generation quizzes because you want to collect your emails and then do something with it, right? For example, you can link it to your Klaviyo in order to send personalized email campaigns. You can additionally segment your users and their interests or based on their quiz results, and then you can later send follow-up emails that can make them potential customers at the end. So this is a great way to generally attract audience. Now let's go ahead and publish our quiz. So go to Publish tab, and there are multiple ways you can choose to publish your quiz. For this one, let's just choose Inline. Here you have to copy your quiz ID and then go ahead and go to Online Store. And then you will see your website over here. You're going to click Edit Theme or just click on your website in general. Here you can also add a section with this button over here on the plus over here, or you can do it over here as well. And then after you add a section, make sure to paste the quiz ID right next to it. right here. And then make sure also to go to app embeds and scroll down to click link quiz and make sure to activate it. Otherwise, it might not work properly. And that's how you publish your quiz. Okay, so we just finished building our quiz and we just published them. Just make sure to keep in your mind that you have to make your quizzes fun and engaging with different question types or different visuals, because if they're too boring or too heavy, people might not want to finish them at all. And that's obviously not what you want. It really matters because collecting emails give you more people to follow up with and then eventually turn them into your loyal customers. And those quizzes are one of the easiest ways to start that relationship. If you want to build a quiz like this without stress or any struggle, we've created the perfect tool that helps you setting everything up very quickly, customizing it to your brand, and start collecting emails right away. It's designed to help you grow faster and make your marketing work smarter, not harder. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. And if you have any questions, don't be shy. Ask them in the comments below. And until then, see you next time.